Just exciting, a neat opportunity for everyone, your student athletes, coaches, just administration, everybody to come here. It's just a great event for the ASUN to tip off the basketball season.
What good is it for the student athletes to kind of get a break from class and practice and kind of get to come do a bunch of fun things?
It's neat to watch them back there and just the excitement around it, and that the ASUN has created, with player interviews and photo shoots and social media opportunities, just a lot of fun stuff. So it's neat, and again, just tip my hat to the ASUN to give the opportunity for our student athletes to have something like this.
Top to bottom with this league, preseason polls came out today. Just how tough do you feel like this ASUN is going to be this season?
I think extremely competitive. You lose a couple teams from a year ago, but I really feel like top to bottom, just the strength of the teams. I don't think there's an opportunity where you can say you can go into a game and think you're just going to win the game. You're going to have to be well prepared. There's excellent coaches in the league, and it's also going to be exciting with some new coaches in the league and to see, their style and how they play.
You're a little, 2-3 weeks away from tipping off this season. How eager is this team to get going?
I think we're very excited. We already having a scrimmage under our belt a little sooner than normal, but we wanted to see what we had at this point and what we really need to work on really hard on the next couple weeks. And so some things that we're seeing, just a lot of aggressive play and just playing really hard, and then just some things that that you just really need to focus on and clean up down the stretch before the tip off.
What excites you about this team?
I really like the fact that we can score in a variety of levels. I like our toughness on the defensive end of the court. Those are areas that I think can win you a lot of ball games. Now the question is going to be that we're just going to have to find ways to rebound by committee. And if we can do that, I see a lot of bright things in our future.
You've got the months of November and December with non-conference games to get you ready for league play that starts in January. What do you hope to accomplish kind of in the first portion of the season?
Tough schedule, put together with a purpose to make us better and to prepare us well for the conference play. We have several conference champions from a year ago. That's going to do it, in addition to a couple Power 5 schools. So I think we will be well prepared and playing a variety of teams. We've got some teams on the schedule, non-conference teams that are going to play similar to conference opponents. So I like the wide variety that we've put together.
But it can be fun in that way. What have you thought so far?
So far, I've definitely said it's first time experience. I'm really enjoying it, getting a chance to see everybody and getting a chance to meet everybody. I definitely think this is an experience that I've never had before. It's kind of overwhelming, but I'm definitely enjoying it.
Yeah, this is the first time this league is putting on this event. It kind of speaks to the next step this league's taking as you come to UNA. What are you looking forward to about kind of taking that next step with your team and this program?
Definitely just looking forward to just continuing to build our team camaraderie and just continuing to just be better as a team and growing and just winning more games and just doing what we have to do.
Yeah. Coach Steiger talked about needing toughness, needing rebounding out of you guys. How, through this offseason, have you seen that group's core develop toughness?
I definitely have seen us become way more competitive and not allowing one part of a game get to us if we're not doing so well in it. I see us just being very mature and taking the accountability that, okay, we need to be better. So we just make sure that when she tells us something that we need to fix and get done, that we fix it right on top or whenever she says it.
Yeah, and as a team continues to bond and get closer and closer this season, how would you say that's going? And are you guys getting along well? It's starting to gel? Obviously, you can see you guys are having fun lifting someone up in there. Is that sort of what it looks like day to day in practice?
Yes, sir, most definitely. I was going to say, our team chemistry this year is like no other. I love my teammates, and we all love each other. We play for each other, and it's definitely a group that has a lot of energy and has a lot of fun together on and off the court. And it's nobody else I'd rather play with other than them right now. So yeah.
What in your game did you specifically try and really improve upon this year?
My defense, I definitely looked to just make sure that I was doing more on my defensive portion, so that way that my teammates wouldn't have to, try to look to be, helping me out or anything. So I was going to say I've just held myself accountable on fixing my defense and improving.
That means a lot. It means just everything to me. from coaches all the way down to players. I feel like being a returner, I know what it means to come in fresh. I was a transfer, so not knowing much, and then being able to teach the new girls, freshmen, transfers, even some of the returners, just what I know, and then being able to learn from them as well, and being able to just come together and hopefully be a leader and be able to be someone that someone can come and ask a question to, and then if I have a question, being able to go and ask someone else and hopefully make our way and do what we need to do.
Missy was talking about on-court leadership being necessary for this group, specifically the point guard position. Someone be able to take the ball, distribute it, make the right play. How would you assess you and your team's kind of guard skills as this group this offseason?
I think we have great guards. I think we have really capable shooters of doing great things, and I think that as a point guard and what our coaches teach us is we have to make everyone's life easier, and I hope I'm able to do that this year. And I hope Tweety, our other point guard, she's a freshman, she's doing great. I hope that we're able to distribute the ball because that's a huge part of our offense and just making everyone's life easier. And hopefully with that, we can make everyone else just as good and just keep killing it.
She also mentioned that how rebounding is going to have to be the entire team effort, including the guards coming up and really contributing to that end of defense. Just what are you guys doing to prepare to be able to do that?
So we have a G squad where we get we're so thankful for them. We have a bunch of guys that come in and practice against us, and some of our male coaches as well. And we just do rebounding drills against them, whether it's moving around, standing still, things like that, just being able to focus on the rebounding and really using the physicality and boxing them out and then going to get the ball. So hopefully that'll transfer over to the games this season.
Thanks, Sarah.
Thank you.
Thanks, sir.
Just sticking to what we're good at, and we're known for running and pushing the ball and being good on the defensive end, and just from preseason and our off-season workouts, we've been working on that, and we've been playing pickup all summer long, and we've just been building that team chemistry. So I think that's going to be big for us this year.
That's something that Missy said earlier. You guys have been playing a lot. It's not just drill work.
Yeah.
You know, you're playing full 5-on-5 basketball. What has that allowed you guys to do for this offseason? Were you able to pick up, game rep as opposed to a drill or just strict skill-based work?
Yeah. I really just think it helped us to learn how each other's playing and building that chemistry. And yeah, versus doing drill work. I mean, a lot of things you do in drills you might not do in a real game, or you don't you're not able to practice it in a real play setting, but we were able to do that all summer. So I think that'll be big, transitioning to real games.
What were some of those in-game habits that you saw saying, one, that's good, and two, that's something to improve on? What were those things?
Rebounding is always one that we're big on improving on. So we've just been focusing on being more aggressive, going after balls. I mean, we might not be the biggest team, but we could be the most aggressive on the floor for sure. As far as what we did good over the summer and everything, just moving the ball, shooting, I feel like we're always a big motion offense team. So just seeing each other cutting and just staying moving, it's big for us.
Ben mentioned this is your fourth year, so to be in the ASUN for the last couple of years and then to see an event like this, how would you say that the league's evolved, both in terms of media presence, but also in terms of the competition on the floor?
Yeah, it's evolved quite a bit since my freshman year. I think I only did a couple conferences and interviews, but yeah, it's moving in the right direction for sure.